The Aeon Sigé, the Aeon of Silent Grace. Greek meaning. The Greek word sigé, sigi, Strong's 4602, is a feminine noun meaning silence or to keep secret. It conveys the concepts of stillness, tranquility, and the absence of speech or noise. Similarly, in Hebrew, the word dâmam, Strong's 01826, is a verb meaning to be silent or to stand still, while dᵉmâmâh, Strong's 01827, is a feminine noun that signifies calm, quiet, or stillness. Silence as a primordial state. The concept of silence as a primordial state appears in several ancient texts. The Biblical Antiquities of Philo, Pseuso-Philo, chapter 60, states, "There were darkness and silence before the world was, and the silence spake, and the darkness became visible. And then was thy name created, even at the drawing together of that which was stretched out, whereof the upper was called heaven, and the lower was called earth." Similarly, the Syriac Apocalypse of Baruch, Baruch 3:7, mentions, "Or shall the world return to its nature of aforetime, and the age revert to primeval silence?" The use of age, aeon, and silence together suggests a state before creation, when the aeons had yet to manifest speech or activity, as echoed in the Odes of Solomon. "And by it the worlds, aeons, talk one to the other, and in the word there were those that were silent." Ode 12:8. This primordial silence finds further resonance in Romans 16, verse 25. "Now to him who can make you firm in accord with the good news I declare, and the preaching of Jesus Christ, according to the revelation of the sacred secret, which has been kept in silence for long-lasting times." Here, the Greek terms aeon, Strong's 166, and CJ, Strong's 4601, are paired, emphasizing a sacred secret hidden within the silence of the aeons, dwelling in the eternal Christ. Valentinian understanding. In Valentinian cosmology, Sigé is one of the primary aeons, paired in a syzygy with Bythos, the depth. The influence of texts like Pseuso-Philo and 2 Baruch may have shaped this Valentinian concept, as silence is often portrayed as the ineffable, tranquil state of the divine before emanation. The Nag Hammadi Libraries, a Valentinian exposition, describes the monad dwelling alone in silence. The Father, that is, the root of the all, the ineffable one who dwells in the monad. He dwells alone in silence, and silence is tranquility, since, after all, he was a monad and no one was before him. He dwells in the dyad and in the pair, and his pair is silence, and he possessed the all dwelling within him. A Valentinian exposition. In this Valentinian framework, Sigé is seen as the aspect of God representing tranquility, grace, and self-awareness. Sigé is not merely the absence of sound, but the tranquil foundation of divine emanation. She is described as the feminine counterpart of Bythos, the ineffable depth, and together they emanate nu, mind, and aletheia, truth. The Gospel of Truth describes the Father's thought as a silent grace. Each of his words is the work of his one will, in the revelation of his word. When they were still in the depths of his thought, the word, which was the first to come out, revealed them along with a mind that speaks the one word in a silent grace. In this context, silence becomes not mere absence, but the active creative thought through which all subsequent states of being emerge. The extracts from the works of Theodotus affirm, "Silence, who is the mother of all who were put forth by depth, kept silence about the inexpressible." Sigé, as an aspect of the deity, embodies both the creative potential and the primordial stillness from which the aeons emanate. Sigé, mother of all. Sigé is depicted as the mother of all in Valentinian thought, paired with Bythos, the masculine depth. Together they emanate nu, mind, and aletheia, truth. This primordial feminine principle of silence underscores the divine tranquility and hidden grace at the foundation of existence. In the Valentinian framework, Sigé is not just the absence of sound, but the fertile stillness from which divine knowledge and creation emerge, a profound symbol of silent grace. Symbolic meaning of silence. Silence is frequently associated with wisdom in biblical and philosophical traditions. Proverbs 10:19 encourages silence to avoid transgression, while Proverbs 17:28 asserts that even a fool may appear wise if silent. Silence also represents the secret place of the Most High, Psalm 91:1, where believers encounter divine truth. In 1 Kings 19:12, God is encountered not in the wind, earthquake, or fire, but in a still small voice. This feminine aspect of God aligns with Sigé, symbolizing wisdom and contemplation.